I'm Jessica. I'm a student physical therapist, going to be working with you today. So the first thing that we're going to do is start off with a couple of tests, okay? So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the motor component of one of your nerves that supplies the movement to your face, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is you're going to just kind of mimic what I'm doing. So I want you to raise your eyebrows for me. Okay, good job. Okay, and then puff out your cheeks. Good, and show me your teeth. Good, okay. And then go ahead and can you remove your glasses for me? Okay. All right, go ahead and close your eyes really, really tight, and then don't let me open them. Good job. Okay, good. So a normal finding on that would be everything is symmetrical, everything is moving well, and she's able to do all of those movements. If she wasn't able to do any of those movements, that might indicate a problem with cranial nerve 7, the facial nerve, and basically what that would indicate is maybe like a Bell's palsy, a unilateral facial paralysis. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is I want to look at your ability to tell where your joint is when I move it, okay? So I'm going to go through the positions first so you kind of know what to expect. And we're going to do this on both sides. We're going to start with your left side first, okay? So put your hand out flat for me, okay? And I'm going to move you, okay? Keep your eyes open. So if I do this, this is your thumb moving up. If I do that, that's your thumb moving down. Okay, you kind of feel that? Mm-hmm. Okay. So close your eyes for me. Okay. Tell me which direction it goes.
Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down.
Good job. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes. Okay, next one, you're gonna do, we're gonna go up and down with the wrist, so I'm gonna show you that first, so you can feel it. So anytime your wrist goes up, that's gonna be up. Anytime your wrist goes down, it's gonna be down. Okay, so eyes closed. Okay, tell me which direction.
Up. Down. Up. Down.
Okay, good job. Open your eyes. Okay, and then finally, we're gonna do your elbow. Same thing. If that elbow goes up, it's gonna be up. If that elbow goes down, it's gonna be down. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes.
Up. Down. Up. Down. Down.
Good job. Okay, so we're gonna do this test on both sides. So for this one, we're gonna pretend that our patient has like a verbal aphasia, so can't verbalize what she is feeling. So to modify this one, what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna mimic with your other side what your position is doing, okay? So if your thumb goes up on your right side, you're gonna put thumbs up on your left side, okay? All right. All right, so close your eyes. Here we go. Okay. And I'm watching what her other thumb is doing. Good job, okay. I'm gonna do the wrist. Good. Good job. Okay, now we'll do the elbow. Good job. Okay, you can open your eyes. Good. So this test was looking at joint position sense. So it's her ability to dictate where her joint is in space. If she was having a hard time with this, an abnormal finding would be a disruption of the sensory cortex because she's having a hard time sensing proprioceptually where her joint is. So the normal finding should be she should be able to mimic that motion or tell me what position her arm is in, okay? All right, so next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a set of 3 items, okay? And then I'm gonna have you close your eyes. I'm gonna put one of those items in your hand, and I want you to try and use your fingers to tell me what you feel is in your hand, okay? So here are the 3 items. You've got a quarter, a key, and a paperclip, okay? For the purpose of this test, I'm going to just do 1 item in each hand, but normally you do 3 items in both hands. Okay, all right, go ahead and close your eyes. Okay, right hand. We're just gonna do the right hand first. Okay, there you go. You can feel it around. Use your other hand.
Key.
Okay, good job. Good. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. Okay, so now we're gonna pretend that, again, this patient has verbal aphasia and they're not able to tell me what they see. Or what they're feeling. So what I'm going to do is at the very end, I'm going to have her open her eyes and point to what she feels. Okay? So you can feel around. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes. Okay? Can you point to which thing you were feeling? Good. And she pointed to the paperclip, which is exactly what she had. So that is a normal finding. She should be able to tell me exactly what was in her hand. Again, this is a sensory processing thing, so if she wasn't able to tell me what was in her hand, that might indicate like a lesion in the sensory cortex, something like that. All right, doing okay so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at your ability to rapidly move a body part in different directions, okay? So the motion I'm going to have you do, you're going to go hands down to start, and then you're going to flip up, okay? And back and forth. So I just want you to go back and forth for me. Good job, okay? You can go faster, you can go slower, good job, okay? Now let's make it a little bit more challenging. So you're going to have one palm down, one palm up, and then I want you to go back and forth. Good. You can speed it up. You can make this harder. Close your eyes. Good job. Good. Okay, go ahead and relax. Okay. So this is a pronation supination test, essentially testing for dysdiadochokinesia, which if she's not able to do that movement or she has difficulty like performing it, might indicate like a cerebellar lesion. Or something wrong in the cerebellum. Ideally, what she should be able to do is, do those movements, perform them properly without any interruption. Okay, finally, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to lay down on your back for me. You can put your glasses on. Okay. So now I'm going to look at the amount of muscle tension in your arm. Okay. And again, this is going to be a test we're going to do on both sides. So can you see me? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just check your range of motion, make sure it looks okay. Good. Okay, so she's got full range of motion, which is great. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you all the way up. You just get to relax, okay? Good job. One more time. Good. Okay. So this was a test for spasticity of the biceps. So essentially, a normal response would be not feeling any type of resistance, and I'd grade that at a 0. Using the modified Ashworth scale. If she had any type of resistance, obviously the grade would change. This is looking at, again, spasticity, which could indicate an upper motor neuron lesion. So we're going to do it on both sides because you always want to compare. Okay. So I'm going to check her range of motion again. Good job. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Okay, so again, no feeling of spasticity or resistance with that movement. She was able to go through the full range of motion, so I would also grade that at a 0.